The Feast of the Holy Family, celebrated this year on December 29th, is a beautiful way within the Christmas octave to honor the human family to which Jesus belonged. The Holy Family, Jesus, Mary, and Saint Joseph, is a model for all Christian families, each called to. So how does an ordinary family today model the Holy Family? Here are 5 ways, all based on concepts from The Prayer Book for Tired Parents. Practical ways to grow in love of God and get your family to heaven. Written by my husband and me. 1. Follow God's laws together. The Blessed Mother and Saint Joseph were faithful Jews. The Holy Gospels tell us Joseph was a righteous man. Matthew 1 verse 19. And that Mary called herself the handmaid of the Lord. The Holy Family kept Jewish practices, including going to the temple in Jerusalem. Luke 2 verses 41 to 52. And raising Jesus according to rabbinical law. As a family, follow the 10 Commandments and hone in on the areas where you know your family needs to improve. See the Prayer Book for Tired Parents for an examination of conscience written for parents, particularly putting God first and honoring the Lord's name, keeping Sunday as the Lord's day, practicing honesty and chastity, and not coveting your neighbor's goods. It also includes following the precepts of the Church, some of which are based on the 10 Commandments, but all of which are, essentially, the bare minimum for Catholics: going to Mass on Sundays and holy days, fasting and abstaining on the 2 required days, fasting on Ash Wednesday and Good Friday, abstaining from meat on Fridays, especially during Lent, going to confession at least once per year, receiving Holy Communion at least once per year, and assist in providing for the material needs of the Church, tithing. Seriously, the bare minimum. Like the Holy Family, let's strive to do better than the bare minimum by working to give God our best. 2. Practice the virtues together. There is no doubt that the Holy Family practiced virtue. We know that Jesus and Mary were without sin, so that accounts for 2 out of 3 members. And the lineage of Saint Joseph calls Joseph chaste guardian, diligent protector, servant, minister, most just, most chaste, most prudent, most strong, most obedient, most patient, and so on in our own lives. Let us examine the ways we can grow in virtue. How can we be more patient, generous, affable, obedient, humble, charitable, prudent? And how can we teach our children to do the same? When we strive to live virtuously as the Holy Family did, we'll find our own family more closely resembles them too. 3. Serve and protect each other. Mary and Saint Joseph were faithful in their duties as parents, and we ought to remember to do the same. This should go without saying, but there is a great necessity in today's age to protect our spouses and children from the dangers of the world, especially spiritual dangers. We should guard our families with the same urgency as Saint Joseph and the Blessed Mother, protecting baby Jesus from Herod's pursuit. 4. Keep Christ at the center. The Holy Family was the Holy Family because of their relationship to Jesus Christ. Are we keeping Christ at the center of our own families? Praying together as a family, orienting our lives around God, living every moment with the love of God and in His service. 5. Lead others to Christ. Our primary duty as Catholic spouses and parents is to sanctify our spouses and children. What we'll find is how, in our efforts to raise our own Holy Family, we inspire and encourage other families to do the same. Spend time around other families who are striving for holiness and be a light to them. Talk about ways each family can grow. Go to Mass together and enjoy fellowship after. Celebrate liturgical feasts together, then we'll all be able to rejoice together in heaven during the Christmas season and beyond. Let us strive to live and love like the Holy Family.